We're here today to let passengers know how to better prepare for the pre-board screening checkpoint and tips on what is permitted, what's not permitted in carry-on baggage.
And what are some of the tips you can give us?
The main one is really the liquids, gels, and aerosols. We all travel with this kind of item in our carry-ons that we need, and there is a regulation for a volume restriction. You can only have 100 milliliters per container, so these are little small containers like this. These would be too large, and the total quantity of these containers must fit in a 1 liter clear plastic bag that is resealable, and it's one bag per passenger, so that's what you can carry on. Anything oversized or too many of those small items need to be in your checked baggage. Another thing too is when we're traveling, especially now during the summer, we're going to our beach destinations, there is a volume restriction for inorganics and granular material. So we're talking about sand, for instance. A lot of us like to bring back that beach sand as a souvenir. That is restricted to 350 milliliters, which is more or less the size of a pop can. It would also include Epsom salts, bath salts, cooking salts and gourmet blends. That kind of thing would all fall under that volume restriction. Another thing that could really help you out going through pre-board screening is to ensure you divest your laptop, take it out of your carry-on, put it in the bin, and to recognize your laptop, because nowadays our laptops all look the same. So to avoid any mix-ups, make sure you divest it, put a lags bag, a liquids and gels bag with your laptop, a small purse, a cell phone. So when you cross that walk-through metal detector, you know this is yours. And then there's make sure you have your boarding pass handy. Simple little things. Don't leave it at the bottom of your carry-on. Pull it out. Be ready to hand it to a screening officer at the beginning of the checkpoint.
Can you touch on some of the other stuff here, the ammunition, the nunchucks? Where did all this come from, and what do you say about this?
So these are things that we have seen in the past in carry-on baggage that are simply not allowed. For instance, the bullets. So these may be, sometimes they come as lighters, sometimes like this one here, this is a keychain. A lot of people have them as earrings or pendants. Even though it's a decoration, ornament, it's simply not permitted in your carry-on baggage. Place it in your checked baggage. Nunchucks as well, completely not allowed. Then you have torch lighters. So these, because it's a torch lighter, it's not permitted. You're allowed the regular Bic lighters, but not the torch ones in your carry-on. These are common items that we see. Sharps, knives that are longer than the 6 centimeters when you're traveling domestic. When you're traveling to the US, you're simply not allowed. Put it in your checked baggage, not your carry-on. So these are little things, tools as well, that you just can't have in your carry-on.
This is very helpful information, and I need to ask, it was about a month ago when the federal transport minister said that some of the delays are as a result of people out of practice with traveling. So every few seconds that they take longer to get their stuff out of their bags, it adds to the wait time for other people. Is this as a result of that, or as a result of what the feds have said about people being out of practice when it comes to traveling because we were in that pandemic for so long?
Well, we're here basically just to inform passengers of how to ease through or facilitate their screening process. We have this information throughout the year, whether it's through our social media, on our website. We just wanted to take the opportunity because more people are taking to the skies this summer. So we wanted to take the opportunity to provide this information, and if it's a refresher, then great.